Time now for Phil's Gang Market Watch with Phil Grande.
And welcome to Phil's Gang. I just completed my radio show, my nationally syndicated show, philsgang.com. My name is Phil Grande, and I want to share with you what I share with my audience. Now, today, on Thursday, the 31st of July, we have wiped out all the gains that we have made in 2014 in the stock market. We have not had a drop this big since February. We have we closed down 316 points. Now, what's going on? Well, first of all, we're being lied to by the press that this all had to do with Argentina, which is a total lie. Argentina is no surprise because Argentina, after World War II, since World War II was completed, that country's always been run by liberals, a bunch of dopes. They destroyed the country. They competed with the United States for years, trying to be the leader. They did the same exact thing that we're doing now, loaded with debt, corrupt politicians, corrupt banking system, exact same thing. And out of the corrupt banking system in Argentina, just like our corrupt banking system, you put them, they mirror each other. Argentina, because of the corrupt banking system, interest rates went through, inflation went through the roof, just like what's going on with us. But they lie about inflation. Now, what did I tell everybody? If you go to any of my past videos, they said, well, what will happen? This bubble's going to crack. It's going to drop just like the two previous bubbles because it has the same thing going on. At some point in time, when you keep hiding inflation, you keep saying, oh, it's under control, it's below 2%. They're lying when inflation is about 8%, maybe even 10%. They keep hiding that inflation, but at some point, interest rates go up without the control of the Fed on the 10-year Treasury. And that's what's happened. If you go and look at the interest rate of the 10-year Treasury, the yield, and you go back to July 17th, it was at 2.5%. Today, it hit 2.55%. Wow, that's huge. That's a huge interest rate. That's what takes the market down. Remember what happens. When you have inflation, it kills savings. But then the control, it's a double whammy. When you have inflation, it controls savings because it kills the dollars that are in your wallet. They're worth less. You got to go out, you got to pay more. And it actually, what is funny about it is not funny, but what's crazy is that it hurts the very people that Obama tries to help, the poor, working people, and the middle class. Because when you have that inflation, everything costs more. To tame the inflation, you're seeing exactly what happened today. The interest rates start going up on the 10-year Treasury. The only way they can get that 10-year Treasury yield back down is doing what? Quantitative easing. But what has Yellen been saying? Oh, we're fine. We don't need quantitative easing. In fact, we're going to take the $85 billion that we've been buying of treasuries and mortgage-backed securities every month, and we're going to bring it back to zero. Because, look, we have no inflation. And the economy's coming back. We're prosperous. Well, yeah, it didn't work out so well, did it? So what's happening now is that we are seeing this spike in interest rates. And I predict, and I still predict, that if they take another $10 billion off in August, and they take another $10 billion off in September, by then the stock market will be down probably about 1,200 points. Yellen's going to panic, and she's going to go, whoa, we're not going to do the last one in October. We're going to start building it back up again. Because they got to keep that 10-year Treasury rate down. They got yields got to stay down below 3%. She's starting to climb. That's killing the stock market. That's the only thing they got going for them is the stock market. So what do? Well, you have to do what we're doing right now. We positioned our gang members that they were positioned in what we call inverses. So that we are now short the S&P 500. We're now short the NASDAQ. But we still go long some individual stocks. But we only are in those stocks in a short time frame, 2 days to 2 weeks. We just did a wonderful stock, Staples. We just got a 6% gain on that in about 5 days, 6 days. But we've been shorting mostly. We shorted the builders. We caught those beautiful. We shorted Yum. We got about a 12% return on Yum in a couple of days. We shorted the home builders. We're doing good with those. So the bottom line is this: if she continues, Yellen continues to taper back to zero, and with this inflation going up, rates will keep climbing. That'll break the back of the market, and we'll get at least a 10% correction, if not a full-blown correction. Now, we could go down 40 to 60 points, 40 to 60% correction, if she's so stupid that she really thinks that we are in a recovery, and she believes it, and when October comes, she goes down to zero, and in other words, the 10 billion she's tapering every month, if she continues to go right down to zero, then she can get a huge crash in the market, just like what happened in Argentina, same thing. So let's see. It's up to her now. She and the Fed put themselves in a box with this 0%. They kept 0% interest rates for too long, and now all the corporations are addicted to it. The government's addicted to these low rates, and they don't know how to make money anymore. Just by having 0% interest rates, they make money. If they go to work in the morning, stay there for a half hour, go golf all day, because they know they're going to make money next quarter. They just keep buying back their own stock. So it's all up to Yellen. So our position, we're going to continue to short the market. We're going to be cautious about it. And we're going to continue to do individual stocks, because that's the best thing to do right now. We'll see you on the charts.
That's right, folks. For more information on Phil's Gang, simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. And we'll see you on the charts.